Hey guys, so I was just thinking about something and I wanted to share. I'm also in a really good mood and I love making videos when I'm in a good vibe because I feel like I'm sharing it with y'all through the screen, if you know what I mean. But this is what I wanted to say. I made a longer form video on this topic on my YouTube channel, so definitely go and check that out. On my YouTube channel, I'm doing a series on raising your self-esteem, and I also have my program out now, Empress of Esteem, if you want to work with me privately. That's available in my bio. But basically the thing is that entertaining the wrong people can literally block your abundance and your flow and your blessings when you have the wrong people in your life. And I'm gonna just use a real life example like I always do, and it's just the farther away I get from that situation, as time goes on, obviously it's helpful to process things, right? So this is an example of somebody that I entertained that was the wrong person, that should not have been in my life, and how it can block your blessings. So basically I was in such a good place, right? I shared it actually on my page. If you scroll back down, about a year ago I moved to the city from Brooklyn, and that was just a huge milestone for me, and I graduated, and I shared that on here as well. And I was just living my life. I was in such a good place. I was happy with where I was living, and that was a really big shift for me because I was living in a bad neighborhood for a long time, and I have a whole lot of bad history just with my upbringing. So moving and being in a better neighborhood was so good for my mental health, so good for my physical health. I was up, you know what I'm saying? So I was enjoying my life, I was doing good, and then of course I meet this guy, and at first everything was nice, and on the surface it was good, but there was always a feeling of there was just this feeling sometimes. I don't know how to say it. When you know something's off, you know. So I had that feeling a couple of times, and he was hurting my feelings throughout the process of dating him, subtly, and I would just keep eating it, basically, like a little bitch. And then that bit me in the ass because he really played me in the end. And anyways, that whole situation did not last that long, okay? That was a couple of months. But the aftermath and the effects that it had on my self-esteem for literally months after, I'm still kind of, I feel like I'm 80% there. But the damage that entertaining that guy did to my self-esteem, and just the ways of thinking and the negative thought patterns that kind of brought into my life because of that situation, because I felt it just impacted my self-esteem in a negative way. That really brought me back to the point where also think about this. If you have blessings but you're not able to be present and fully receive them, do you really have blessings? So what that did to me was it took it kind of ate at my mindset, and it brought me out of being in the present moment and being in my flow. So moral of the story, entertaining the wrong people can block your abundance, and don't let it be you.